Hi, this is Azaro feedbacking your run. If you have any questions, ping us in your thread. Okay, immediately, so this is RSG, I think. I don't have your wall, so I can't really comment on your previous election. One thing I can immediately say is that you should reset and set your standard settings so that it's in third person. And when you load into the world, you want to switch into first person. Reason being that when you load into the world, you get to see more information about the seed, which is always useful. Clean 360. That's good. I think so. Let me just comment again. Sorry. So, yeah, okay. Scans are clear. I think it's a good habit to do like um, a looking down check just to make sure that this is the right chunk. But this is fine. Facing negative Z. I don't really like getting the tunic. Reason being is that when you're entering the bastion, you can put on a gold chest plate sort of immediately, whereas if you're wearing tunic, you have to remove it first, and that can be the difference between you surviving and not sometimes. Generally, not my vibe. Second thing is that I would have immediately gone into F5 and sort of looked at the ocean quality. Looking at the ocean quality in RSG is super important. Right now, you have no information about the sea behind you. Not only is our render down. Wait, did we up our entry distance and stuff at all? No, we haven't. So immediately turn your render and entity distance up and sort of look around in the fog. Oh, this is a lava pool. Okay. I guess that makes some sense. Still turn the render distance up immediately. I don't know if you do it normally. It's a bit of a weird overworld. Usually you can just leave on 9 logs. Only 7? Oh, I guess you're not making a boat. It's good thinking. I usually just like to linearize that, so I just have a definite number in mind. Totally not a bad wood count or leaf count. I would have probably what something that I can immediately say is that so you'll see a lot of people, not a lot of people, but you'll see people like maybe they won't go for trees like this one, the one that you went, because cutting the logs is annoying, and then the leaf density, this being so high up, immediately means the leaf density is kind of shit. So if you go like a bit further, get this tree, and I don't know, there's the tree behind it. You can sort of point your crosshair towards that entire thing. Huge leaf density means you have a greater chance of getting more leaves. 48 is like fine, but I think you could definitely get more and still like not lose time per se. So yeah, something to keep in mind. Also notice we're not leaving shears on island. That's fine, I think. I would have definitely made like a pressure plate here and just got like 4 gravel. You have a gold shovel. Oh, I guess we got it immediately. It's not bad either, but 4 gravel means you can sort of just grind it continuously without having to pick it back up. Offhand bucket, it's chill. Okay, portal building. Could have definitely done faster, but it's chill. It's a bit of an anomalous old world. It's all good. Nah, you should be doing 10 for E-Ray. I know it doesn't matter too much, but you should just be using 10. It's sort of cleaner, and then you can like toggle it while moving, which is the best part. I'm also just not a fan of being on whatever is this 80 render. Oh, sorry, 80 FOV. You're just nerfing yourself by limiting your own vision. I know it's like mechanic. It's like more pleasing. It's like playing it, but you gotta just like get comfy with Quake Pro all the time because Most runners these days just have it at Quake Pro, and so you're just never changing your FOV ever in an entire run. You don't need to do it while E-ring. You don't need to. Oh well, you can. You only need to do it while measuring and preemptive if you need 30 FOV. Didn't really make comment on the terrain decision here. Sorry, I got carried on. Or yeah, whatever. Being an F5 is nice. Did we check pi? I'm gonna assume that's green pi, as in you just have the spawner loaded in. Oh, it's a treasure, right? I didn't notice. What you can do, like a minor thing that you can improve when you see like a stupid cliff like this, is I would have gone here, or a mechanically better player would have gone here and just immediately start staircasing, so you get more horizontal and vertical. Obviously, we're working with like 32 leaf, so that's on your own discretion if you're comfortable with low blocks, but that's like a way you can get around just like walls really fast. Going to render is chill. You bridge here, you boat to the top of the cube. Yeah. You could probably not. You could probably have saved 3 leaves there, but it's chill. Nice boat clutch. I'm assuming we're doing that because we drag click. If we don't, I don't know if I'm comfortable with that, but it's chill. Nah, so I'm confused as to how that's happened. I mean, it's a bit of RNG as well, but I remember we paused a bit. Yeah, the zombie pig is unfortunate, but you just kind of never want to throw gold here. Reason being is that for treasure, unless you punch a pig, which is a way to do it, but normally in this kind of treasure, you're getting first level aggro, which is line of sight aggro. And so when you distract these pigs with gold and you get out of line of sight, like up there, they lose aggro on you. So throwing gold for distraction should be like a last option if you're just getting like bodied by pigs. You should do it then, but I would hard avoid, especially in this situation when they're already like kind of scared. You just kind of go up, and these pigs will all be mad at you, so you're fine. Hey, did we place the block back? No, we didn't. Okay, no visual glitch, I guess. It's all. This was quite clean. Not much to comment on, except I think it's generally just prefer to do safe boomer, where um, you place 2 blocks here, and then you can block it off and do it. Generally safer version, but if you don't find yourself dying or like losing a bunch of health to treasure, it's all good. This was clean. The only thing that I'm like a bit about is we know our quadrant, but I really don't know anything about this nether. We had to go to 2 render early on to avoid the gas, so it's fair enough, I guess. But not knowing anything about the nether is like bad. Here, yeah, F5 for longer. Try to look more, force visibility more. I actually didn't check what quadrant we were in. No, you should do all of this later. You should do all of this after looking at trades, because you're gonna put your crafting table down again for making a bed. Just like super minor stuff, but oh, did we see a fort? Okay, I'm just like blind in that, I guess. But yeah, you have a gold chest plate in your inventory that you can't just like shift click because you're wearing a tunic. Inventory's a bit of a mess, but it's chill. We have fire charge on our hotbar, not a fan. Should be in your top left slot. Whoa, we just didn't check. 26, enough explosives. Okay. No, that's fine. That was actually pretty good. I'm just a bit stupid. You can take this opportunity to open your crafting table and set it to craftable items and try to get at least your nether bricks craft and overlap it with your pearls. That's like one of the first things that you should just immediately craft after leaving Bastion, so overlapping it anytime is good. Um, we made shears, so there's no TNT here. Uh, forcing strays is like fine in this case because you're in a whatchamacallit biome, whatever this is, and nether wastes. It's chill. I don't think we scanned at all, did we? Thought of immediately be scanning, but based on sort of how this is there, I like the overlapping wool. I think you can do it faster by search crafting 2x2s, but it's chill. Okay, yeah, it's just right here. And you get zombie piglin again, but it's okay. I'd recommend doing like better search crafting for English. English is a fantastic language for search crafting, but you can use like WN and stuff. But it's chill. It's like micro time save and all of this. Get a blaze bed in, good timing. Punch out the fire, dude. Fire is extremely. You want to get rid of the fire sort of immediately, like as fast as you can. Instead of like breaking these blocks, punch that fire out first. Um, because that inhibits spawns like crazy. All of this is like fine though. Nothing much to comment on. This is being played pretty well. Got the chat messages in. Oh, that's unfortunate, but also yeah, that's why it's like just a good habit to the side ones or whatever, but always just plays out the back ones. That's quite unfortunate though. Like you don't expect that terrain to just be missing over there, or maybe we saw it and we just forgot or something. I don't know, but it's a bit unfortunate. Um, Clean portal build. Yeah, you want to overlap your eye crafts while you're killing blazes so that you don't have to do that in the portal room. Oh, sorry, not in the portal room, in the portal frame. I apologize. But yeah, you can just overlap that while fighting blazes and not do it sequentially. Also, soul sand doesn't give you +1 Y, so use like a full block for that. I'd say that our hotbar and inventory management has been chill, nothing bad, and food management's been exceptionally good. Uh, so all good in that department. Building with soul sand is good too. If you get falling gravel, it just falls at your feet, perfect, and then you can break it immediately too. Gold shovel. Tracing the eye, very nice. Quick eye measuring. Could be more RTA, but this is like completely chill. Did we splash a fire res? I hope we did, or we're gonna do it now. I didn't see, but always splash a fire res coming back into the nether out of principle. Yeah, we're doing it now, okay. Maintaining the angle while you're coming back into the nether is also super good. In this you couldn't obviously because we got caved, so it's chill, but I'm letting you know. That's sort of a thing that you can do and immediately send a pearl hang. I don't actually know our pearl count, our pearl situation. I wouldn't go for those blazes. Okay, we're going for those blazes, I guess. The reason I wouldn't go for it is because you're on. Oh, actually, we're just leaving on 10. Okay. Yeah, I don't really know how I feel about that, but generally, if it's just your last blaze rod, then it's chill, I guess. I guess this wouldn't be pace if you didn't leave then, so it's okay. I have some wrong brain rot. I apologize. Clean so far. RTA render change down. Perfect. Didn't F3C add the chords, but that's chill. This preemptive is not good, but there's your spike. Again, I don't fuck with being on 80 FOV or whatever this is. But you can definitely preemptive faster and sort of use wiggle to your advantage. 30 FOV 10 is like the best possible case for preemptive, so you can do that, or if you feel confident you can go full FOV preemptive as well. Having soul sand on your hotbar means that some of these extra blocks you can use soul sand instead. I realized that we weren't using sort of gravel and soul sand a lot. Those two, like, you should get comfortable with just throwing out leaves and dirts and all of that like random nonsense, and just using soul sand and hotbar, or soul sand and gravel in your hotbar as your primary blocks, because they complement each other pretty well. Then nether bricks obviously come in during the end split. Two it's perfect. Clean pearl. That's S76. We can easily send 95. It's a great pearl. Are we offset 1Y? I feel like we are. Might have been stupid though. Do we not have a bow? Did we not throw out an extra string for a bow? We have 6 string. Oh, we didn't craft a bow. Always craft a bow. Just have it in your muscle memory to do it while you're pre-crafting your beds and stuff. For English, you can do like WN into OW and get your bows. Bow pre-craft, I mean. Yeah, this seems like it's 1Z offset. You're 1Z further out. 28, negative 26 is the chords, but it's like fine, I guess. But yeah, this is like easy 3+2. Yeah, you didn't get much damage on that rotation, but it's like fine. It's just better chances for 2+2 and whatnot. That reaction's really nice. Yeah, a lot of the macro stuff is just like perfect in this run. Lots of micro stuff is missing though. I don't really have like themes to point out at the end of this, but just like a bunch of the micro stuff. Yeah, the bastion routing. Fort is actually played pretty well. Bastion routing, not a big fan of. Terrain management was fine, could be faster. Yeah, it's pretty good. Just work on the small points that I did mention. If you have any questions, ping us in it, right? Thanks for sending in your run.